Alright guys, so I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys really quick before we started the video. With everything that is going on, I think that it's important that we talk about this. But I've been posting a lot on my Instagram and that's where I've been more vocal, but I do want to say something on here because this is technically my bigger platform. So I know a lot of you have been seeing a lot of posts in the past couple days and probably have been seeing a lot of links and donations and things like that about the Black Lives Matter movement, which is really good, and I'm glad that a lot of us are getting more educated, especially people who are white. I think that we really need to educate ourselves. I definitely learned that I was not as educated as I thought I was. So I mean, if you haven't already educated yourself, I highly recommend that you do educate yourself. It's very important that we are all educated. And definitely if you can sign a petition, especially my Americans, it takes 2 seconds out of your life. It's not that hard. If you haven't already done it, it's literally a 2-second thing. And if you have the funds to do it, I know it's a really financially difficult time, but if you have the funds to do it, please donate. But what I really want to express to you guys is that I will be posting a video in the description and in the comments. I really recommend that you guys click it because all the AdSense money that's from that video will be donated to Black charities, which I think is very important for a lot of people who cannot donate. I think that this is a really great initiative, and honestly, you don't need to necessarily watch it through. You can literally watch it simultaneously as you're watching my video. Just click it and you can also just press the mute button, but let the ads play through. And if you have your AdSense blocker, please take it off because then you can watch the ads and those ads money will go to Black charities and it will help. So just click it and it's an easy way to donate something towards the Black Lives Matter movement. So with that being said, we're going to get on with the video. It was just kind of like a day in the life. I started with working out. I only did one session because my kind of schedule has changed again. Like I feel like I finally started getting on top of a schedule and then it just changes and I'm like, what do I do? So as you guys know, I was doing a weightlifting session and a more WOD focused session kind of thing like that. I was breaking up like that. And I had to give back my weights, which sucks. So the bumper plates that we had to give back because they were borrowed from our gym, and technically in Quebec no gyms are open, but our gym is kind of like going around the rules. It's like we're allowed to do gatherings outside of 10 people or less, so they're holding classes outside with 10 people or less and they're like sectioning it off so you all have your own equipment, everything's sterilized, so you like do your workout. They move the equipment back and forth and wash it all. And so coming back to my point, they had to have the plates back, and so I have no plates, which is unfortunate, but we're hoping to buy some soon, I guess you can say. However, they're like all sold out and it takes a long time to get to them. So we're kind of figuring out our options and waiting till things kind of get restocked again. But today, we were focusing mostly on WOD and cardio, and I guess that's what I will mostly be focusing on because that's all I got and I gotta do with the equipment that I have. So I'm lucky I have a couple dumbbells and I'm lucky I have a healthy body that I can do a lot of work with. So we're gonna be working on bodyweight stuff, which is definitely not a problem, and I'm grateful to have my body to work with. So let's get on with the video.
Tryna get my attention, tryna get your redemption, but now that I'm gone, you want me back. Yeah, I gave you everything, gave you a
Alright guys, so I'm pretty much done a lot of the WOD portions of my workout. I think what I'm going to try and do from here on out is just do a lot more WODs and I guess not focus on the weightlifting anymore. But yeah, it was good, especially the 8-minute AMRAP one. It's just a good way to get your heart rate going and get going again, and it's just like not too exerting for a second kind of WOD, I guess you can say. And if you guys want to ever try this and need to scale it, you can always do squats instead of pistols and do sit-ups instead of crunches, which makes it just a little bit easier if you need to. But now we're going to try and do some handstand push-ups. I've been practicing handstand push-ups on the box there, just like on my knees, like pike push-ups and things like that as well, just because I have not done a handstand push-up since injuring my shoulder. So I figured today we can try and do some handstand push-ups against the shed that we have here and see how it goes. We're gonna start with strict. I don't think I'm gonna do kipping just because it's a bit aggressive on the shoulder. So we're gonna try and do strict, but with like really high foam pads, nothing too crazy. Like we're going to do like really high and then go lower and lower eventually. But today we're gonna try and do some strict ones and just see how it goes. I'm a little nervous, but I think it will be good. Alright, it's a lot of pressure on the shoulder, but so far my shoulder is holding up. So we're gonna do a couple sets and just kind of get used to doing them again, because that was hard. This is how David tans.
I know, it's...
The worst part is it's like worse on one side than the other side. This side's not so bad, but like this side, boy. We're making some lunch. It's a bit random, but what we have been doing, which is really good, we're taught this, I guess, is making like these pita chips. We have some hummus, really good. We've just been using these wraps, like these plain whole wheat wraps, and then we toast them in here with a bit of oil and a bit of salt, and then we get these little like pita chips, and they're really good, and really good with hummus. Also, Dave made some really bomb vegan macaroni salad. It tastes so good. I'm not a huge fan of macaroni salad, but this is good. David got the recipe off Pinterest. I'll try and remember to put the recipe in the bio if you guys are curious to try it, but that's good. So we have been updating my desk here. We've painted it white, as you guys can see. It used to be like a really I guess a brown color. Well, actually it used to be this color here actually. And we painted it white, which is really nice. I'm so excited. We went to update a couple other things in the house, so we're updating the desk. I also painted these baskets white, which is really nice. And David's currently fixing a birdhouse. We had one, but there was no bottom to it, so we're putting a bottom on and we'll have a birdhouse. I know a lot of you guys probably aren't interested in this at all, but I just figured I'd share this with you guys. We're just updating little things. Everything has been painted for the desk, and right now I'm just putting on a clear coat to kind of seal in the paint and not ruin the paint and make it all disgusting. Anyways, I'm gonna end off the video here. I know it's a little short and sweet, but it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Don't forget to check out the links that I have linked down below. And yeah, don't forget to be unstoppable, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Summer days burn me out, love just brings me down. Cold inside like windshield leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby, drink your night.